Hello everyone, my name is Yasum and welcome back to Regrowth. This is episode 68, I think, and we have a slight problem, or depending on who your manager is, an opportunity for growth, I think we'll call it. Except in this situation, it would be an opportunity to get myself killed. So if you look here, you see we have 97,000 life points, and it will steadily go down as that thing harvests trees and replants the saplings, then there it goes. Now, the problem is that this was 2 when I logged in. And I logged into the nausea effect that got crazy bad by the time I was able to get a knife and get some blood back into life points, whatever you want to call it, back into the altar so that the feathered knife would kick in and start feeding it back into my blood network. Life point network? Yeah, something like that. But so what we need to do right now, or at least at some point, the plan right now is to work on a way to automatically shut off certain rituals when the life point network gets too low. Because we don't have enough right now to fully support what's drawing. So like if I'm not actively standing over there, that filler ritual and the Timberman ritual are enough to drain the network. So let's see. What we're going to need is another comparator. All right. No, cat. And just for giggles, I will cut over to the video I made, just a couple second clip of what happened when I logged in today. And this is what happens when you don't have enough life points for the thing you're running. This is not good. Just stand here a bit and see if maybe it... Oh, I don't even have enough power to run that. Alright, hopefully that worked. And hopefully the daughter downstairs banging her bedroom door will not cause too much trouble. What we're looking at right now is this blood and interface from Sanguimancy. Really easy to make. Single blood rune comparator, and then a whole bunch of smooth stone. Easy enough. Then we're also going to need this, which I made earlier. Let's just kind of wing this and see how it goes. Because I haven't been logged in since Sunday, I've been kind of drawing this stuff out on paper, so I'm not sure if this is going to work. So the idea here is that this thing will emit a redstone signal based on the amount of blood that's in the network. Life points, whatever. So we need redstone. Let's see. It's one of those things we just do not have over there. Along with, everything else. But hopefully we can get that sorted out soon. Alright, redstone. Okay. How many do we have? I should have counted before I did that. Oh well, let's just do it this way. Let's do... There. Let's just put those out there. Okay. One of these things is not like the other. There we go. Okay, so you can see we have 2. What does that translate to? Apparently somewhere in the neighborhood of 150,000 life points. Beyond that, no clue. You are not getting out, you little brat. You just whined until I let you in here. My not spoiled cat apparently has decided she does not want to be in with me anymore. I bore her by not petting her. Let's see. Let's do an emerald gate. Alright, so we got an emerald gate. Let's just take a couple of them. I just kind of want to check this out and see how this is going to function. There it goes. Alright, we'll have to sleep in a minute. I want to find out if the gates are capable of reading the signal from this thing. Manaverse, no. Contains? It can only contain... Yeah, they can't read it. Alright, so we'll have to use the redstone signal like I was thinking. And let's sleep. I just realized I left the diagram that I made down in the other room. Oh well, let's wing it and see what happens. All right. So one of the things I've been wondering here. So let's just crack that for now. Put down some structural pipe. Oops. One thing I've been wondering. So we can say redstone signal, and you can see it's got a signal, but it's got a slot there. Ooh. Gate side only. Yeah, that's not what I was hoping for. I was hoping it would let me give it a signal strength. Oh well. Because what it means is without a signal strength, we pretty much have to have this thing laid out somewhere. Unless I can find a way to... I suppose I could probably use another comparator on like a put this on like a subtract mode and put like a lever there or something. But then the network would have to be full. It's a pain. But if we put... Let's just say that's a bad place for us to be. Like, that will get me horribly maimed by nausea. So we'll tell this thing when, how is this going to work? When it did have a redstone signal? I have completely forgotten my logic. Ugh. Alright, I gotta go find the pretty picture. Right back. Alright, I have retrieved the physical copy of my memory. We will see if this works. So we're going to need cheapy little wooden extraction pipe, some red wire, standard Octarctic gate. We got our emerald. It's easy enough. We've got our hoppers. Take a chest. Let's see if I got enough pieces here. Okay, so the general idea here, let's just build this thing and see how it looks. Put that there. Put you here. That there. Now these barrels are linked to each other. In a similar way that we used those B-space barrels over there to connect to the mainland back there, the idea is to use it to transition a signal. So let's take a look here. Let's put you right there. And we're going to say this way, inventory. Inventory is empty. I want a redstone signal from you. Now. Yeah, we do. Perfect. Where'd it go? Over here. There. Okay. Now. Let's see. If it gets a red wire signal, it needs to pulse. Okay. So basically we're telling this gate that if it has a redstone or red wire signal, it's allowed to energy pulse. And let's see. You are backwards. Ish. Okay, so we'll put that there. Grab some more redstone because I did not bring enough. And I've teleported back and forth enough already. Okay, so I wonder if that locks the hopper. Let's find out. It does not. Okay, so we'll need to modify that. Alright, so that will not lock the hopper. The ideal then, I think, would be to move it. So let's just say for now, we're going to go with a safety of 2. 2, whatever that gives us as far as our percentage. Put our orb back in there. So right now, that thing should be locked. Yep. Alright, now let's go back over here because I don't want to use an emerald for this. I think we're only going to need a normal. More you. Okay, how do we want to do this? And you. Okay. This is the one part I didn't really give much thought to, was wiring this section. Alright, so this gate is if it has a redstone signal, it emits a red wire signal. So you have a redstone signal, you emit red wire. Okay. Now the idea here is that we take 1. Let's see what happens. Oh, you linked, you evil little thing. Let's pop this and see. That was one thing I had not anticipated. Alright. Can you pull... You cannot pull a redstone signal through there. How to do this? Because we need this to be powered. Although I suppose it's not... It's actually not that big a deal. Maybe what we can do... Let's modify this. Let's go... You here. On the fly manipulation. Oh, you're still there. Okay, so put you there. Let's get another basic. Let's just... No, what are those? Those are irons. Okay, now we will tell this one if it has a redstone signal to emit red. If this one has a red wire signal, emit redstone. Okay, now it should stay. Alright, so right now this is the state the network would be in currently. There is enough light points in the network to transition this little thing right here, which is setting off this switch. As soon as that becomes untrue, like I log off for another 2 days, that is no longer true. It pulls the redstone out, that shuts off, this one little piece of whatever, either redstone, nether skull, I don't know, gets out of there, and as soon as this thing no longer contains an item, this will emit a redstone signal. That's all we need to shut these ritual stones off. So all you need is this barrel and a piece of structural pipe and a gate of some kind. I don't know if it has to be emerald. I don't remember how intelligent the other ones are. So basically all we need to do right now is make a few more of these and set them next to, or in some way with the ability to connect to the ritual stone, the master ritual stones for the filler and the timberman. Bye-bye, sun. And then that will allow us, as long as this side is chunk loaded, to remotely disable our rituals. That's kind of what I was going for. It's because right now, like I was saying, we don't have enough input into the network to keep these things flowing. And that's where the danger comes in. And this wouldn't be as easy without this thing, without this blood interface, because it gives us the ability to read from our network, as long as one of our soul shard or our blood orbs is in there. So we've got this thing. We're going to need, I think, was it like 2 hoppers to make one of those? 1 hopper and 2, yeah. Okay, whew, man. Oh, I don't need a hopper upgrade. What am I doing? I need these. You don't realize how much of a pain in the butt it is to make ender chests. You'd think it would be easy with all the resources we've got. Nope, still a pain. Okay, so we got those 2 upgrades. We're gonna need, we need a couple level 1s. We are out of level 2s. Result is a pain. Level 2s were what? Are they iron? Structural upgrade. Level 2 iron. Okay, I guess we're going to have to teleport back. Yeah, no matter what, we're going to come back here because this is where the link barrels are. Okay, so we already have iron on me, so I'm not worried about that. Let's just make as many of these as we can. The tier 2s seem to be the ones I run out of all the time. Wait, was it that way? Yeah. Check that out, I remembered. And tier 2s. Put you back away. Okay, now let's go over here. Okay, barrels. 1, 2. Get them upgraded. Get the B space. Give me that back. Shift. Alright, now we need... Did I put it away already? Sometimes cleaning up after yourself can be a bit of a pain. All right, so we need one of these. So we're going to shift right click and shift right click and shift right click and shift right. I think I could have shifted on that one, but it works. Okay, you can go in there. You can come out of there. Now we need to test a basic gate. Is the basic gate smart enough for us? Inventory is empty. It is. That is perfect. So we've got those. We've got this. We do not need the emeralds or the red wire. And why do I have the wiring with the pipes? It's not where that goes. There. That's better. We only need 2 of you. And 2 of you. And just for the heck of it. There we go. Okay. Let's grab our barrels and hopefully make it so I don't almost die again. And... oh, whoa. What is it? Shift and... no. What is it? What button is it? There is some button I can do that causes me to launch forward because of either the tiara or the globetrotter sash. I have no idea which one it is, but you do it and it's like whoosh, you're just gone. Let's pop over here. We don't care about this one because it doesn't cost us anything to run, which is awesome. You are going to be a pain. That one, I think we're going to... why, hello, chunk load error. Anything good? No. I think we're going to need some more structural pipe. Because the ideal, I think, in this situation is going to be to take one of our barrels and put it there. Set that right there. And we set this one to is empty. Emit redstone. Okay. Now, assuming I remember correctly, that thing pumps out a strong signal. So it should be the same as having a comparator there. Do we have any structural pipes over here? I don't think we do. I think I took them all over there. Oh, look at that. Of course, we don't have any wires, so it doesn't really make any difference. I still got to go back. Ooh, bye-bye frame rate. Okay, red wire, red wire. Red wire. You know what? There. Alright. Okay, what we're basically going to do is we're going to use that. So it's emitting a redstone signal. Now this is kind of messy. Oh, I need another gate. The heck with it. I'm going to go get an emerald. This is what happens when I try and wing it. Oh, brain doesn't work that way. Emerald. Yeah, so we already have a basic over there, so we should be good. I really need to just set up a couple ender chests around here and keep a couple basic necessities in it. I do miss the linked ender chests from that, what's it, ender storage or something like that. Alright, let's see. So we have you come up here. We're just going to go like that. It will not be pretty. It will be functional. But we're not going to see it anyways, so it does not matter if it's pretty. We're going to tell you, no. Oh, there. Oh, seriously, you're going to... oh, stop it. Get up there. There we go. Okay, so if you have a red wire signal, I want you to emit a redstone signal. Take you off. Okay, nope. There we go. Put you here. Alright, so if inventory is empty, emit redstone. Oh, okay, yeah, this will work. All of a sudden I'm like, oh, this is an AND gate. This is going to bite us again. If the inventory is empty, I also want you to emit a red pipe signal. So, what button did I just push? Okay, there we go. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to run back and we need to break... No, actually we don't. Click. Okay. How? Nope, it did not get through to that one. Let's go see if it got through to the other one. It doesn't tell me if it's active. I mean, I'm guessing it's still... Yep, it's still active. Do these things not count as being strong enough to emit a redstone signal? Oh, no. No. Oh, that's right. Timberman is below us, and it's still active. Duh. Okay. All right, so filler is currently off, and that's good. And you get over there so you stop making me all bubbly. Okay, so redstone. Do we have any neat toys? Ooh, check it out. There we go. That might do it. Okay. So basically we need to spike a redstone signal into this thing. This might work. Put you there. Of course I only have one piece of redstone. Go figure. Anything? Did you... Why are you so antisocial, you pesky little thing? I get the feeling that the ritual stones do not transition signal. I think that might be our problem. Is that the ritual stones aren't sending signal, kind of like glass. Let's just empty this whole area out. See what we're working with here. Okay, we got another basic. That's fine. 1, 2. Okay, we got enough. That's good, because that would have been a pain. Let's just disable this one. We don't need it. Wait. Oh, I disabled the wrong one. Whatever. Red pipe signal. There we go. Alright, so if we bring this down here, we connect up our red pipe wire, and then we go right here, and we tell it if it has a red pipe signal, it should emit redstone. Can't. Nope. Oh, nope. Okay, there we go. Ta-da! It's off, finally. Okay, yeah, we'll put cobblestone back. Here, no, oh well. And here. Oh, cool, I got enough. There we go. Ta-da! Now, those rituals are off. That is awesome. We are no longer losing life points. Now, if we take our handy-dandy little redstone of, life point sucking, and we put it in there, that shuts off, and we start losing life points again. Ah, perfect. That gives us more control over the life network, which is really what we needed. And wow, we spent almost an entire day underground. Bed over here. Where's the bed? Okay. So that gives us that, which is really helpful. The idea being is I don't want the network to run so low again that I can't use the feathered knife to get some back into it. I mean, even beyond that, the ideal would be to rig this thing up with a little more automation. So if that ever happens, if that becomes a failure signal, it gets cat hair under my mouse and I can't move my mouse. And yeah, have it disable this so that it doesn't put anything in here anymore, and it enables like one of these or something like the emerald or something for the extraction pipe that would, yeah, it would add, you'd have a pipe that would insert this to like put our blood orb back onto the altar, and then once that signal was no longer, like our network was no longer having problems, one of these, like the Emzuli or the emerald extraction pipe, would take it off and then reactivate this circuit. so that, you know, if I'm standing here and I'm AFK for who knows how long, if the blood network gets too low, it doesn't just drain, because this altar will still run. Unless I hit that switch, this ritual below us is still running along with the satiated stomach. Should probably eventually shut that one off too. But, so those two are still be on. I wonder if I could just wire these two together. That might be the best thing to do. Because if we brought some more structural pipe down and kind of snaked it around into there, we could shut that thing off too with the switch. That might be the ideal, because if the feathered knife isn't on, there's really no reason to keep having that thing stuff us with potatoes. Wire. You can go in there. Don't care about you. But yeah, that was one of the things. I just haven't managed to think through the how yet, so I'm still kind of looking at that. I have been looking at alternatives for the what is it called? The Veil of Evil. Let's see what the mighty Google Wiki thingy says. Well of Suffering, Veil of Evil, and of course it's loading really slow. Okay, it's a weak activation crystal with 150,000 life point activation cost, and it costs 20 per second. So it's not exactly cheap, but the part of this one that's dangerous is the 65 cubed radius that it makes things spawnable. So that's 32 blocks on any side of the Master Ritual Stone for that one. So I'm thinking, you know, all we need to really basically be is like from right here, we need to have 2 chunks between us and the Master Ritual Stone of empty space or non-spawnable space. Not just lit up space, non-spawnable space. So that would be an idea for the Well of Suffering, because then that would over time generate critters that would spawn in that area hopefully and get mulched. The other option, I'm not sure how it would work or even if it will work, so it might be something we need to try and test, is what happens if we put a Wither under the Well of Suffering? Because Withers have a lot of hit points, and with mob griefing turned off, assuming they can't damage any component in they can't damage the ritual, they can't damage the altar, anything like that, as long as it can hurt them, it'll kill them eventually. It really depends on the type of damage, so it would be interesting to find out. The same would hold true for like Gaia. You know, what's the bubble around that ritual that has to be cleared? I mean, I know that thing has to be active, but Well of Suffering, the biggest condition there I think is going to be the Well of Suffering, because it has such a defined area that it can be active in. That's, I think, where it's going to be the problem. And we need some, is it red? Yeah, red. And more structural pipes. So those are kind of a couple things that I've been kind of toying with. I have a really long drive home. It's only like 40 minutes, but it seems like forever when you're bored. So I think about weird things. I think we can bring you down here. Let's put you there and just break that one. And then we need to extend this. Come on. And no. I don't want to land, I want to move. There, perfect. And we need our gate. I want to say it was, if it had a red wire signal, emit redstone. Okay. So in theory, flipping that switch should shut both these off now. That's good. Oh. There we go. I mean, the stomach one only goes off if it's actually doing something. That's the only time it actually costs something. The feathered knife, the same thing. Both of them, so if I'm not within their radius, they're not going to take power from me. But their radius is kind of significant. It's like 20 or 30 blocks. So it could cause a bit of an issue. I don't need to eat right now because I'm standing in the radius of that one. Where's our ritual crayon? Yep. Where's the hymn of siphoning? Do not need the paper anymore. Gate of the fold. Someday. There it is. High altar. 104 ritual stones. What do you take to activate, though? There's like no documentation. Because this one will assemble and alter. The problem is I don't know how it's set up. I don't know how far above it creates it. I'd need to go find something to show me. Or just push a button and see what happens. But the idea here is that you put an inventory over the Master Ritual Stone, and when you activate it, it takes like a blood altar, and it takes all of the blood runes, and it will take filler blocks, and it'll take the bloodstone brick and the glowstone, and it will create an altar for you using those components. It'll basically assemble it, which is kind of neat. So eventually we may have to try that one out. But let me go check our running time here. Alright, unfortunately it looks like we are actually at our end time, but we did get the one thing I wanted to do. The primary goal I had for this episode was to get this auto shut-off system built. So this is the goal that will hopefully keep me from being dead, or at least severely sickened. And eventually we'll have to try and figure out how this is dividing the signal out, because it can get up to a signal strength of 15. So I don't know how it's dividing that out. I mean, if it was only a signal strength of 10, that'd be easy. You just have to figure out how much is in there. But every time we, I wonder what would happen if we change this out with a smaller orb. If it would read the orb's maximum capacity or ours. Something to experiment with. But so far, hopefully this thing will work. Let's actually poke it again. Did you work? So that shuts off, that turns on. Those rituals should be off. And if we turn you off, it should start regenerating. Sometime. There we go. And we are not losing life points. Perfect. Just want to double check again because you never know. Eventually, I don't know if I'll keep redstone in there or if I'll trade it out for like a wither skull or something. Oh. Give me that. You go there. There. So now it should flow around, reactivate the system. Perfect. And that's it. So, all right, we're going to go with the, we're going to end it here, I think. So if you like the episode, if you like seeing that thing get built and kind of going through the process of modifying it slightly on the fly, wiring those up over there so they auto stop, changing our wiring here, hit the like button. That like and that support is always welcome. It's actually always appreciated. Yeah, if you have any comments, you think this could be improved, if you like it, if you find a use for it, let me know in the comments. That'd be great. I've got the comments for this video. I've got a Twitter account you can send me messages at. All sorts of ways. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and if you want to see more videos, you will see more videos then. If you know someone who you might like to see, I've completely lost my ability to say words, who might like to see this type of thing constructed, this type of thing functioning, send them a link to the video. Maybe they'll like it. If they do, that'd be awesome. And hopefully they get some enjoyment out of it, and you get to enjoy the fact and be happy that you gave them a link they liked, and I get another subscriber, maybe, some more likes, some support, which is awesome. I'm happy, you're happy, they're happy, everyone's happy, and most people like being happy. So again, thank you for watching.